There are many reasons for believing or not believing in God. We will take a brief look at the three historically influential arguments presented in your textbook. Keep in mind that not everyone who believes in God believes because of these arguments, or even because of any arguments at all. Logical reasoning is not the only path toward belief in the deity, as we will soon see. For now, let's take a look at the arguments. First, there is St. Anselm's ontological argument, which states, by definition, God is perfect. Non-existence is an imperfection. Therefore, to conceive of a God that is perfect in every way, it is necessary to conceive that he exists. Therefore, by definition, God exists. If this sounds familiar, it may be because Descartes uses a version of the ontological argument when arguing that God is an innate idea, back in chapter 2. Next up, we have the cosmological argument from Thomas Aquinas, which argues, every event in the world is caused by some other event. Either the series of causes and effects stretches backward into infinity, or there was an original cause that was not an effect of some earlier event. An infinite series of causes is impossible. Consequently, the universe must have a first cause, and that first cause is God. God is the uncaused cause. Finally, let's take a peek at the popular teleological argument. This argument is also known as the argument from design, or as intelligent design theory. Thinkers like Aquinas, Cicero, Voltaire, and Robert Hooke have all used versions of this argument. We'll take a look at a version used by William Paley, which says, if you found a watch while taking a walk through the woods and examined it, you would infer that such an orderly and organized device must have been designed and created. It is unreasonable to think that a device, like a watch, is the product of chance or nature. In short, if there is a watch, there must be a watchmaker. Now, consider how intricate and orderly the universe is. The human heart pumps blood at just the right pressure to keep us alive. The earth is just the right position to support life with the heat and light of the sun. In short, we have a creation. Therefore, there must be a designer, a creator, and that creator is God. The author of your textbook points out that these arguments may have more strength if they are combined. People don't necessarily believe in God for only one reason. Still, even if you accept one or more of these arguments, none of them tell you which God or which religion to believe in. And we'll come back to this question soon. Regardless, each of these arguments has supporters and critics. In fact, David Hume, who we encountered in chapter 3, criticizes all three of them. Take a look at your textbook for Hume's thoughts on each of these arguments, as well as a few different versions of each argument. Next up, we will discuss the thoughts of some people who question God's existence. And then we will take a look at some thinkers who believe God's existence cannot be determined through logic and reasoning at all. Whatever your personal beliefs are, this is fascinating stuff. So stay tuned.